every Saturday.
Subscribe to JW Outdoors.
Okay, a quick review of Cheyenne Mountain State Park Campground in Colorado. First off, let's start with the location. Cheyenne Mountain is 7 miles south of Colorado Springs, 12 miles from Garden of the Gods, and 18 miles from Pikes Peak Entrance Station. So it's a great place to stay when visiting either of those places because it's close enough to drive back and forth and far enough away from the city that you really feel like you're in the mountains. To get to Cheyenne Mountain State Park, you take Interstate 25, either from the north or south, go west on South Academy Boulevard, then south on US Route 15 until you get to JL Ranch Heights Road. You'll first see the visitor center, and you have to drive further up the mountain to get to the campgrounds. We stayed at Cheyenne Mountain State Park Campground for one night in June 2022 after visiting Pikes Peak and the Garden of the Gods. We had reserved Site 46 in the Meadow Campground, which are all walk-in tent sites. Site 46 is right beside the parking lot, but separated by some trees, so very convenient. When we arrived at Cheyenne Mountain State Park, we immediately noticed that everything looked newly built. The visitor center, campsites, the bathrooms, the playground, everything was really nice. Once we parked at the Meadow parking lot and walked to our site, Site 46, we were shocked at how nice it was. It was definitely the nicest state park campsite we had ever stayed at, and we've stayed at state and national parks all across the United States. There was a beautiful concrete pad with a fire ring and metal picnic table. Then up on a raised area was the tent pad made up of pea gravel. The fire ring was tall and more like an enclosed barrel with a screened spark catcher at the top due to the area being prone to wildfires. Nearby was a water hydrant and metal box which had a water hose in it, which would connect to the hydrant in case of a fire outside your fire ring. The metal picnic table was very nice, had a sign on it that warned about the area having black bears and to keep your food in the bear box provided at the campsite. The bear box was your typical metal box with a bear-proof handle. As you can see in the next picture here, this was the sign on the picnic table, and then the next picture will be the bear box, which is a typical bear box for out west. Everything about this campsite was really nice. Every aspect was top-notch. Whoever designed these walk-in sites knew exactly what they were doing. The restroom and shower building located near the parking lot was the same, very clean and nice. We unfortunately forgot to take a photo of the restroom and shower building. Overall, the Cheyenne Mountain State Park Campground exceeded our expectations and was the nicest public campground we have ever stayed at. We highly recommend this campground if you ever need a place to stay in Colorado Springs.